La Granja. La Granja. La Granja.
He's not saying it now. Okay. No,
La
now the game's afoot.
La Granja.
So,
La Granja.
La Granja.
theme tune.
I've forgotten it.
Board, deck and dice.
La Granja.
La Granja.
Great, I'll do. This is the first play of La Granja. La Granja.
Work that out.
Which is fairly. There's a lot to it. There's multi-use cards which can be used as fields, assistants, farm extensions, and wheelbarrows. OVs. You're kind of running your farm to play area control in the market and fill up these things. You seem to get rewards for no reason over here, but I think you kind of need them. And you want to be high up on the siesta track, all for the reason of getting points. If that doesn't make much sense to you,
It doesn't make much sense to us either.
we've done a rule overview for about half an hour. I've read the rule books twice now, and I think I know how it flows. But it's going to be one of those games that the subtleties of
La Granja.
reveal themselves during play. So rather than see what we all think,
No, that's not good, is it?
such a professional.
Well, you should have looked this up beforehand, really, shouldn't you?
What?
Oh,
Was that you? That sounded like Simon.
there we go.
That sounded like Mark.
Here we go.
Yeah. So I think it's the type of game. Oh, we all wait with bated breath.
Here we go.
It
Granja.
sounded a bit more, turned on that time. It's the type of game we normally enjoy. It's engine building, which I like.
Which I'm always crap at,
Oh, yeah.
as far as I remember. Which is not saying much, is it really?
Engine
Brass
building
is
with
not really.
area
Brass
control.
engine building at all?
No.
No, it's not, is it? Kind of rude. But it's the type of weight that we're enjoying, but it does probably take a play to get into. So rather than going around these muppets and asking their opinion, we'll just do it at the end. Because the last time I did that, we had a 15-minute long video.
La Granja.
FTW.
Okay.
We have finished.
I'm proud of us.
We have finished the game.
46.
Oh,
46.
La Granja.
Yes,
Really blend that up there.
Simon came last.
How did you
Yeah.
get 46? Blimey.
30, 46.
I don't know
I'd
how.
love it if you checked and they were wrong.
I had 15 coins at the end and just did stuff.
Yeah,
I don't really know
so
what
there's an awful lot going on in this game. I think there's some efficiency to it as well. Although you do get to sell your stuff at the end.
Yeah.
Like you had loads of resources, but it didn't. So the scores were me and Chris got 47, and I narrowly won by 2 silver,
Yeah.
which I almost spent as well to try and upgrade. But then I would have had this. So it
Yeah.
swings and roundabouts. There's a lot like that, isn't there? There's a lot where you go, there's tight margins basically for points. Like if you'd just done something one different, if you'd have got up there, but then you've been doing less deliveries, but you could have paid for them because it's less of a, it's a cheaper thing for points.
Could have been a lot of
I
differences.
think, basically,
Heavy
once you
all
get
around.
to round 4, you need to be maximising the point outage, not more than the money. But once if you follow this is actually. I just have the rulebook here for comfort, really, and check the odd thing. But I think I could play it off that now quite easily. It looks like a lot of symbology, but it is fairly consistent. And it's just that one that's a bit weird. But it worked really well. And we didn't have too many questions, considering the rambling fool who taught the game. And considering none of us played it again, I played it before, I thought it was
The
quite
questions
good.
we did have, we asked about 5 times.
As is your custom.
Yeah.
So Mark, you stayed. You got 46, second place, or third really, because it was a joint first. So we got 47, me and Chris. You got 46. Simon got 44, and we all thought Simon was winning.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And Chris had a massive 8-point turnaround in the second to last round.
No, last round.
Last round,
I got the
Yes. Basically, your barrows are No, that was that, wasn't it? But these are worthwhile doing in the last round as well, because you got a few points off that as well. You enjoy it, Mark?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't really know. I was kind of just doing stuff. I wasn't really planning. I was just kind of doing stuff.
Yeah. Do you know?
That's made me feel great.
About to say, yeah. I believe this price is yours.
Do you know, we didn't know you were just doing stuff when it took you a good 3 minutes to choose between 2 dice,
Yeah.
of which there was an obvious choice. Chris,
the right one?
no. Chris, you enjoyed that one?
Yeah, no, I did actually, really did. And multiple routes to victory. I think we had relatively similar strategy, but I think Mark and Simon were completely different.
I had a lot of
Mark had no
resources
strategy.
No.
Did you not get the money one?
No.
Ah.
I had a lot of resources early on, I noticed.
Yeah.
So he
more than
cheated.
everyone else.
Simon went heavy on the wheelbarrows to begin
Yes,
with, and that. And
but I think that was a good strategy as well, because
definitely.
those trade commodities, which really only come from the wheelbarrows, are flipping
Very
good.
useful, very useful.
But then if you, again, this is clever, if you spend trade commodities, you're going to get one every go. So
is that one every go?
Yeah, every round. Yeah, so in the income phase, so I went for cash, but actually trade commodities are probably better because you can trade them for 4 cash.
I think though it costs you 3 trade commodities to
that's
get
true.
that, and there's only 6 rounds.
So you'd need 3 rounds.
I suppose
two.
if you got 3 2-point wheelbarrows that were all easy ones, you could probably smash them out.
Do you start with a commodity though?
Yes, 1.
So after 2 rounds, you could do that.
Well, you could do it after the first round. If you get dealt 2 with two wheelbarrows and
true.
smack them straight in, you could be getting that commodity every round.
The cards are clever as well. The multi-use cards.
Yes, yeah.
And
So,
the special actions on them were really useful. You really had to think how you'd want to use your card.
One down there as well.
but that's well, that's the thing is we were all different. We were like, I went farm extensions first to get the extra money when it came in. Mark was the only person with the field for a long time. But again, fields are great because
I did that first.
if you empty the field, you're getting stuff every turn.
Well, that works well with that because I can upgrade the olive and just get another one.
Yeah, because you can't move that into your den, so you need to use that first or upgrade it. I was able to take 2 of the production, so if I took that 2 or 6, I could get 2 things instead of 1, which actually was really good. Especially when one of them's a card and a coins and a thing. And then my other one was quite good as well. It was I could take an additional delivery for free, but I didn't even use that to its. No, I think I wanted to pay for most of them anyway. But I didn't realise I could do that on its own. So yeah, I think these are a real difficult choice because some give you extra coins. So I had a choice between at one stage doing a wheelbarrow or getting another coin per round. So I would have been getting 7, and I was quite tempted by the 7. But then I was like, I haven't done any wheelbarrows, and the wheelbarrows leads to you getting into the marketplace, which is like quasi area. It is area control, but there's kind of a meanness to it.
If I had knocked him out as well, he'd have got 2 extra victory
Yeah, you did the right thing. Although if you'd have knocked me out, well, you got 2 for that, didn't you? So, and I wasn't there at that time. If I'd have been, and you couldn't get to me.
No, I wouldn't have been.
Yeah, because it was a 6. I looked at the. That's the thing. I saw you had a.
Pissed me off if Mark won.
I saw you had a 6, so I deliberately placed my 2s away from 6s.
I'm glad I stopped Mark winning.
If you place in a higher number, so if Chris had placed a 3-pointer wheelbarrow there, he would knock this one out and get a victory point. So whenever you place above, you get victory points. So again, if we'd all gone heavy in this could have been really congested and interesting. And I knocked you out early, didn't I, as well? I was worried that would come back on me, but thankfully we didn't go too heavy on wheelbarrows. Give us some thoughts, wise man of the...
I have nothing to say. It's going to fester. It's one of these games that's just going to sit and mess with my head for about 3 nights, and I'm not going to get any sleep. One thing that I really liked was that there's a little bit of a race to get these tiles, which makes you more powerful. But there's also a bit of a hold off on sort of semi-filling these and getting them in the last round for 6 points.
Yeah, and 3 of them start off blocked.
Yeah.
Which is, and you get a reward for, so it kind of, it tempts you to do them quicker because you might get a big extra victory point. kind of payoff.
And the same with the wheelbarrows as well. I think you could hold on to your wheelbarrows a little bit and then throw them in the last round to knock people out to get those points.
Yeah.
But
that'd be a big swing.
You kind of want them out as well to get the points every round. So there's a lot of.
But as you learned, Simon, you need the deliveries to be able to do that stuff.
You do, yeah, you do. You need to be able to do stuff.
You need the donks, as we came to, because every round you're choosing from one of 4 delivery tiles, which either give you donks or donkeys, as in the common parlance, or a combination of donks and siesta track, which basically is your turn order. And turn order actually is important for some things, for finishing off these, for choosing your dice. Turn order is you want to choose when, like Chris had a roof tile that could get him two moves on here, and I think you chose the right time to use it actually, because it was kind of mid-game and it threw you up into first place. And then actually being last place didn't matter because you got the joint best score. So being last place in the last round didn't matter for you so much.
It wasn't huge in the last round. I didn't mind so much.
And your master plan, which could have won you the game,
should have won.
Failed with that because Mark noticed the ever steadfast, solid, and
completely forgetful
and out of shot. Mark realised that you were
two donks.
You were two donk. You were a donk short.
You still did it, though, didn't you?
I still did it. Yeah, I managed to go. I had a merchant that allowed me to use a thing from the previous round.
Cool. But yeah, interesting. Like you say, I think you'll wake up in 2 nights' time and go, Mark beat me by 2 clear points.
But I'm pleased because it's Nick's birthday. We conspired to let him win.
We did. We worked well at that.
I think that was very good.
Made it look like it was close.
We should all be pleased with ourselves.
And Mark's particularly feisty tonight, which probably threw you off your game.
I really did.
He's a bit spiky.
I think he's had sweets.
I've had some, yeah.
What do you mean? There's never any left if you leave them by Mark. Look at those empty packets, carcasses. Great. Well, we're going to try and get another game in. Woo!